I'm Wade,
Creed.
and this is Slightly Mediocre, where I have a catchphrase, but I can't remember it for the life of me.
So today we're going to be talking about Bill Murray. Talk about his acting career, talk about him in general, and just give a brief overview of some of his films. So to start us off, Wade, what's your favorite Bill Murray film?
Honestly, Bill Murray, I love and adore pretty much everything Bill Murray has done, from Caddyshack to Scrooged to Zombieland to Groundhog Day. This is we don't have a groundhog. This is actually Mediocre Mel.
He is a possum.
He is our groundhog for this channel. Except for he's a possum, but we're slightly mediocre. Yeah. Okay, we don't have the funds to get a groundhog stuffed animal.
Plus,
it's better than Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, he's a Texas version.
You see possums everywhere.
Yeah, like for those of y'all who know us and went to our school with us.
How many people know us and went to our school with us?
I don't know. That's just, for those of y'all who are out there. For those of y'all who are watching, who are out there, who have gone to school with us, who've had the pleasure of going to the school with the both of us. Understand the significance of possums on our campus or on our former campus.
Loading dock, Lenny.
Yeah. So, hey, this is Mediocre Mel and a little homage to Punxsutawney Phil. We both used to live in Pennsylvania, so we both actually have been to Punxsutawney, seen the little ceremonies have been done there. It's a quaint town, but yeah, Texas version. So we're just gonna be talking about Bill Murray. Like Wade said, we are both, fans of him. For me, like I said, the man's just he's very multifaceted. He has lots and lots of skills, different assets that he can bring to play. The man can sing, he can dance, he can act.
He is a Renaissance man. Yeah, honestly, if I had the chance to meet Bill Murray, if you're watching,
sponsor us. Yeah. We lost our sponsor with
Fountain Brew.
Yeah, we no longer have Fountain Brew, folks.
Instead we have
bootleg tea.
You can't really see who makes this cup. I mean, judging by the cup, you can probably guess. But yeah, we have tea that.
Does it rhyme with the name Betty?
Yeah.
Is it like it's a Wampa? it's a Wampa.
Yeah, I have my Wampa cup. And in it, I have some homemade tea because I'm trying to watch my sugar intake. But
yeah, so no more Fountain Brew, folks. But hey, we got Mediocre Mel and a Wampa cup.
Yeah, a Wampa cup. So, but as I was saying, Bill Murray is honestly a Renaissance man. Like he sings, he acts, he dances, he
can do improv.
He does improv. He does his thing, and it's really amazing to see that someone. In the acting climate nowadays is able to do that. And, still, now he doesn't get as many gigs as he used to, I will admit.
I think just winding down, the man's been in a lot.
Like he's been acting since the 70s, like he has better things to be doing, honestly. And I feel like that scene in Zombieland where Bill Murray is in his house and he's just kind of screwing around. I feel like that's what Bill Murray actually does nowadays. Like, honestly, he has the money. He has the house. He has multiple houses. Why not? Right?
Yeah, live it up,
And so it's really nice to see that he hasn't really changed all that much. He's still just a fun-loving old dude, and I dig that. I like it. I like it a lot.
This is Mediocre Mel. I don't know if we mentioned that before. Yeah. I feel like I mentioned this before, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
Are you having a Groundhog Day moment?
I think I just did. But yeah, like what we were saying, Bill Murray, very, very, very talented man. He can do a lot. And I don't think there's been any, I don't know, I can't really, off the top of my head, think of any film that was kind of like a bomb with him.
The only movie I can think of off the top of my head was City of Ember.
Ooh, which one was that one?
That one, so it's the movie where everyone lives underground. Because of some nuclear holocaust or something.
Is that one of those older films?
No, it's not older. It's fairly recent. It was based on a book.
Okay.
And it overall, I love the book. The whole series was actually really good.
Okay.
But the the movie adaptation was pretty horrendous, actually. And I didn't like it at all. Bill Murray played the mayor, and he was like super huge. Like, granted, it was a fat suit, but just like super disgusting.
Absolute
you know,
unit?
he was meant to be really gross.
It was an absolute unit?
Yeah, and
Absolute unit.
it was really like. I didn't like that movie. No one really did. That's why they didn't go with any of the other books. It wasn't a hit like the Divergent or Hunger Games series.
But it wasn't his fault though. It was just
No, it wasn't his. It was honestly just bad directing, bad storyline,
Who directed
bad. I don't remember. It was so long ago. It probably came out like 10 years ago.
Jeez.
The other movie I can think of off the top of my head that I wasn't a huge fan of, but I still liked was Rock the Casbah.
Okay.
I liked it. I felt like it served its purpose, but I didn't feel like it was one of Bill Murray's greatest movies.
Films, yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, the Netflix Christmas special he did a couple years ago.
A Very Merry Christmas?
Yeah, that one, like, I expected a little more out of it, but it is a Christmas special.
Yeah,
It's not meant to be, just him. It's meant to be, an emulation of a bunch of different things.
Yeah, I had a good time with that film.
Yeah. But, other than that, I mean, he's always kind of been, like, originally he was kind of the bad boy of Hollywood,
Yeah.
He was always kind of, like, pushing boundaries and everything like that and kind of doing just stupid stuff.
Now it's like that cool uncle that you want to visit because he's got so many cool stuff.
Yeah, and and I think his role with Stripes actually kind of we're going way back.
That's a good one.
I feel like that and Caddyshack kind of like skyrocketed him into doing other roles, and
those are great films. If y'all have not watched those, we recommend.
Yeah, Stripes is excellent. It has John Candy in it. May he rest in peace. Also has a few other guys, other big names in it. I can't remember who off the top. It's been so long.
Great cast.
Yeah, no, amazing cast. Old 70s era movie. And then I know Caddyshack, same thing. I mean, excellent movie. And, that's where kind of like the whole Bill Murray and groundhog thing starts, His whole job as a groundskeeper is to try to blow up this one specific groundhog, and then the movie Groundhog, he's basically just reliving Groundhog Day over and over and over again because he's a news reporter. Definitely feel like, if you haven't seen those movies, definitely watch them.
Would recommend, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much sums it up. Just wanted to make a short, little vignette on Bill Murray. Just talk about the man.
And this is something that we're bringing into season 2. We started it last season with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
And Bill Murray, I feel like is an excellent candidate for this kind of segment that we have. Well, not segment, but like episode every once in a while that we have, just because. He is someone that is multifaceted and able to do, a variety of different roles and pretty much succeeded every single one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And as long as he has like the ability to do what he wants to do, those movies are always going to be above par. Like Scrooged, he kind of had free reign of what he was able to do.
Oh, yeah.
And, it worked. Caddyshack, he went above and beyond, and the director liked it, so the director kept him. Same with Groundhog Day. Same with Zombieland. All excellent movies.
Oh yeah. So let us know what y'all think. Let us know what your favorite Bill Murray movie is. And let us know what.
I totally forgot. Osmosis Jones. He was in Osmosis Jones. That's bringing it way back. Okay.
Yeah.
So Osmosis. Let me. Before we cut out here.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Osmosis Jones, you need to see Osmosis Jones, okay? It's not the greatest movie by any means. Like it's
an animated film, right?
It is. Yeah. It's half animated, half live action.
Okay.
Anyway, it's not the greatest film. It really isn't. It's not Bill Murray's best performance.
No.
However, it is probably one of the most interesting films to watch. It keeps you going, and although it's slightly disgusting at times because it is about, a white blood cell in the human body, it is very entertaining. And if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. Rent it on iTunes, rent it on Amazon, buy it.
If you have to.
Bootleg. We don't condone piracy, but if you're able to find it
on a site,
a questionable source,
just make sure your ad block is on.
Yeah, but no, honestly, it's an amazing movie.
Yeah.
You have to watch it. But while we're on the topic of Bill Murray, I just figured I'd throw that in there.
Certainly.
But anyway,
To close out,
close out.
we recommend any Bill Murray film. They're all classics. Some of them are better than other ones, but definitely watch all of them. He's a great actor, and he really puts time into making his films. Like, he really goes into the role well. And I've not seen any film where he really doesn't really go into a role, full bore. He gives us 100%, which is why we want to make this little vignette on him. So let us know what you all think. Let us know what your favorite Bill Murray movie is, and let us know what we should review next.
Yeah.
So to sign off, I'm Creed.
And I'm Wade.
And this is Mediocre Mel. And we are signing off. And don't forget, we're slightly mediocre.
Where we kind of only do things half-assed.